Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway, and today we have the Throat of the World. Uh, we just finished Alduin's Wall, and
Sky,
here we go with
guardian.
Angir, or Aringir.
Sky
I'm probably
above,
pronouncing that wrong.
voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
I try to shut up during parts where people are talking, so you can hear their voice and their explanations and the dialogue, and not have to worry about what I'm saying.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Because that's the throat of the world. Yeah, this is where we're going.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look.
Clear skies, because we have that shout. Boom, chick. What's it all about? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm corny. I know I rhyme a lot. My kids like it though.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Just checking to make sure, like, I don't have to add any dragon souls or anything to it. I killed a lot of dragons. See, I've still got 12 dragon souls just sitting there. And everything else is full power. Oh boy, you know who we going to meet now. Parthenax. Look, I'ma just let my opinion be out there. If you kill Parthenax, you're a douche nozzle. I understand this is all make-believe and everything, but taking into consideration the point of character growth, he did some stuff. You know, back when Alduin ruled and he was ruling over man in Skyrim and Tamriel. But he was like, yo, nah, this ain't right. I'm gonna change my ways. And he's dedicated. See, Dragon Bones. That should tell you something. And he's like, I'm gonna change my ways. Yeah, I'm gonna change my ways and try and better the world. This is why I teach the way of the voice. This is why I teach the Greybeards.
Where'd you come from?
And we want to do something positive over the centuries, and has been. And if you kill him for something he did in the past, like, dick move, bro. Dick move. Friggin' ice wraiths. In the name, or rather, in the words of Princess Sway, which actually she still just got from me, considering these ice wraiths, all y'all ugly, and nobody likes your selfies. I must use the way of the voice again. I have reached the throat of the world. And look, wings abound coming from the sky. Oh yes. Have you come here to die? Oh, you are Parthenax. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I am Parthenax.
The way he's designed, I know I usually shut up during this, but the spike bone on the left side of his face, it's broken. I wonder what happened.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak.
We both know who I am and why I'm here.
I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser, aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
It's right
Hear
out
my
there.
feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Yeah, fire!
Go to it.
So technically, when the dragons are attacking, they're really just having a very harsh conversation with you.
As the Dove do. Not until introductions are complete. Cave, test your Thum against mine, Dovahkiin. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Yes, all the powers I have that I don't use because,
Why do you...
well, I just don't use them.
Are you Dovahkiin? Ah, yes.
But you know when I'm talking, I spit that fire. I spit hot fire. You just saw it.
It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time.
This is one long ass
A question
exposition.
for you. Why do you want to learn this, Thum? Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to...
The only reason I don't leave this part out is because...
to the other end of the
well,
break.
it's essential to the story. Like, if I didn't think it was like actually essential to the story, I'd leave stuff out.
Those who created it.
If it was, because the long stuff, yeah, it takes from the gameplay, and you're just sitting here watching.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll.
Watching someone talk.
Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Oh no, don't fly away, don't know. Okay, I see the Time Wound. I've read the Elder Scroll. I'm still here. I'm still here in present day. With Serana flubbing in and out.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance.
And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone today.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Baldur, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Actually, I find this part very interesting, even though, like, yeah, it's a bunch of exposition.
You are right. I will not need it.
I haven't really done much other than get to the top of the mountain and talk to Parthenax.
Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Tarudis Ani Him Paliv Su'u Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done?
Yeah, brought you down. I have Dragon Ring. Dragon Ring! On that ass, Alduin. Yes, I'm a big nerd.
To feed my power, I come in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be
Just want to look around for the other dragons.
Skyrim will be free!
Ooh, they're dragons. They're dragons.
Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this
And we gonna fling your butt in time, homie.
Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Out you out from all our endings unto the last.
No. Yep.
You are banished. Worked. Did it. Yes. The World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Oh yeah.
My belly is
It's time to catch these blades, Alduin.
mortals.
Finally, I get to hurt something.
Die now and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Where'd you come from?
Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it.
Yeah, buddy. Parthenax and Alduin about to go at it. And then I'm about to take Alduin downtown. I can't take him 6 feet underground, but I can take him downtown. And that's right, Solana. You are bigger help than most individuals.
Never again. Use Dragonrend. You will pay for your
Long-lived creatures are incredibly dangerous. I say that because magic is always portrayed as having to take incredible amounts of time of study. And if you do magic, you're not physically capable, you're not physically strong. As opposed to being a warrior, which also takes incredible amounts of time. I would know. It takes hours out of your day. So something like a vampire has time to do both. They get their mind, it's like, you know, all right, I studied all about magic, or, you know, I got my body physically where I wanted it to be. Now I'm studying magic, and I can increase my threat level. Screw you, hippie, with those calling fire things. Call your mom, because I'm about to be all up in them butt cheeks with my sword and a boot up your butt. Yeah. That's right. That's right, homie. That's right. Firstborn of Akatosh. And now,
I cannot be slain here.
look at you. Look at you. Ain't so bad now, is your homie?
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Why would I talk to anybody but Parthenax? He's like right there.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us Matmahus, but it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you.
Shouts are just nomenclature.
You will push the world.
Nomenclature is a form of magic often used by elves, using the meaning of a term to control that object or essence.
Ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the
Yeah, I know. I just pulled some geek
the
stuff.
Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. Lok Thum.
Alright, it looks like the end of that. So this ran a little bit longer than what I normally do, but we're gonna call it there as we go to Dragon's Reach. I'm King Sway. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, you know, all that good stuff right there. I try to upload a couple times a week, but obviously, if you follow me, you know this isn't my only channel. I have two other, technically three other ones: King Sway 82, King Sway Entertainment, and Fanfiction Gaming. And I'm fairly active with those. But as I said, I'm King Sway.
I've been looking for you.
I'll see you in the next one.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here.